Well, hello there, and welcome to round 5 at Spain for this F1 2017 career mode with Sauber. If you've watched the last episode, you can tell how happy I am. If you haven't, then do go and watch that before you watch any more of this video. So there's no spoilers ahead. We'll have a quick listen to the voicemail then before qualifying to see what our qualifying goals are, and then we'll quickly touch over what's happened in the practice sessions. So qualifying 18th and beat our teammate. It used to be 19th, it's now 18th, but that's because of our recent performances have been very nice. So then, spoiler alert ahead. Like I said, if you don't want to know what happened in Russia, go watch the episode first. If you have watched it, then you'll know that very, very happy with... we started in 14th place after a 5-place grid drop penalty for changing our gearbox. Made a great start up to 7th place, held that until Verstappen pitted for dry tyres, and it was a wet race. Halfway through, that put us into 6th, and that's where we stayed. So we're now sitting on 8 points, which is very, very nice indeed. A rivalry update, we've got 20 compared to Pascal Wehrlein's 15. As for the practice sessions there, we'll just scroll down. Fuel management, I've done that. First time I've attempted to do that, I think, since Australia, because I was really struggling with it. We managed to get green, which is nice. We managed to get purple on the race pace program, green on the qualifying pace, and both purple on a tyre management and the track acclimatisation. I think I ended up with something like 240 points, I think, in the end. Which is quite good. View R&D tree then. So at the end of last episode, I had to redo the rear wing downforce update because it failed the first time round. So we had to spend 500 credits to get it done. It's now all done, and it looks like that we have now jumped ahead of Haas in the aerodynamic performance comparison. The next one for that is another 1,000 for some more rear wing downforce added. We can do after the race, to be honest. We've now got at least nearly 1,200 points. We've still got qualifying in the race to do. Nothing else is changed on that. No R&D progress at all. And the last teams to have updated, Mercedes have gone up a little bit. Williams and McLaren have as well. As for our power units, I'm going to risk it for the qualifying and the race. 60%, 57, 56. We've gone back to unit number 2 for the energy store, which is 28%. We're also sitting 51 for the turbocharger and 31 for the electronic system, so I'll use all these for qualifying in the race. The gearbox as well, we're on to our third one now, 39% already, and we've only done one race, so we have to do 6 races with the same gearbox before we can change it and not take a grid penalty. But we've already done 1 race and 3 practice sessions with this one, and it's already at 39%, so I don't think we're going to be hitting 6 races on that. Reputation level, as you can see, has gone up massively thanks to our performances last time out of Russia. Haas are now very much interested in us. Java standings, 11th place constructors, we are in 7th. So then we'll go to short qualifying then. We'll get out there and we'll see what we're like pace against everyone else. Practice session pace as being all right. We're sort of knocking around where we usually are, the McLarens and our teammates. So if we can do that again and maybe find a few more attempts, that would be great. But I'm not expecting any sort of miracles in qualifying or the race, to be honest. So then, in the garage, session info, let's have a look at qualifying. It's going to be cloudy, but it will remain dry. And that's the same for the race as well. So we've got just under 12 minutes, as we know. I've got the setup on the car already. We'll have a look, see what tyres are available. I think I went for the like the most extreme of the setups here. We've got 4 sets of soft tyres, we only need 2. So let's have a look at the old car setup then. Drop the fuel down because I don't want that much, bloody hell. Tyre wear's quite high, so it'll be 2 flying laps we're going to do on 2 different sets. So an out lap, a flying lap, and an in lap, and then hopefully again. So we'll drop the fuel down to 3.2. We'll get out there, we'll put a lap on the board, see where we are against everyone else, and yeah, hopefully we can get off the back row at least. So then, first out lap done. Nice exit out the chicane. Open the DRS, and let's see what we can do. So then, first flying lap is done. I've already changed onto a second set of tyres. Raikkonen's currently on provisional pole position, and we are, well, at least 5 tenths off of Van Dorn. A few people still haven't set lap times, so yeah, it's not looking promising, to be honest with you. Where we're losing time, sort of everywhere, aren't we, really? We need to find a few tenths everywhere. So there's just 5 minutes left now. So we'll go back out, we'll do a very slow out lap to try and conserve the tyres, and we'll have one more go, and yeah, see if we can try and improve a little bit, and hopefully try and get a bit closer to the other guys we're battling with. So then, outlap done, looked after the tyres nicely. Let's go for it. So then, short qualifying is done. Vettel takes pole position by just over a tenth from Hamilton, with Bottas and Raikkonen third and fourth. Then the two Red Bulls, two Williams, Hulkenberg in ninth, Perez in 10th, so no real surprises there. Further down, Van Dorn managed to improve, as did Alonso, but we've managed to out-qualify our teammate at least by 7 tenths per second, but we're still 5 tenths shy of Alonso and Magnussen, so we could be in a bit of a battle with our teammate during the race, which isn't too nice, to be honest. We failed our objective, which was to qualify in 18th, but we have managed to beat our teammate at least, so every cloud has a silver lining. So then our resource points, these will be a little low, I think. Only 55 points, which isn't too good. The rivalry update, well, we did out qualify Pascal, so that'll be another point. Yep, now leading by 6 points over Pascal Wehrlein, so we're getting closer to completing that. Yeah, we've lost a couple of points there from our session goal, and because of that, some of the reputation levels have gone down a little bit, most noticeably with McLaren, but to be honest, I wouldn't want to go to McLaren anyway. So we'll listen to the voicemail then and see our race targets that have been set for us by the team.
Hello, I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
Good luck indeed. Remaining 19th place in the championship, that should be okay. Finishing 18th and beat our teammate. So if we get a little bit of luck, we might be able to achieve all of those things. We'll have a quick look at the laptop then. Not much to see really. We'll have a look at how things are going. Gearbox is now 42%. Power unit 66, 66, 61. 32, 56 and 35, so we might be a bit in trouble in this race actually running these units that are in the 50s and 60s, but we'll give it a go anyway, see what happens. Expected lifespan is 31 laps until everything pretty much goes bang, and the race is 17 laps, so yeah, if we push the car a bit too much, then we might end up having a failure towards the end of the race, but we'll risk it anyway, because I'm not going to get much out of this race anyway unless there's some sort of a massive pile up on the first lap and half the field with tyres. So yeah, we'll go to the race and see what we can do from 19th on the grid. So then, our race strategy then. Sunny to start with and then a bit cloudy. It's saying only 17 bits of fuel, but I don't really want to do that. We'll go up to 18 and a half, see what we can do. Start on the softs and then go to the mediums on lap 7. I will do that. You never know if there's an early virtual safety car or safety car. I might come off the soft tyres and go onto the hards and see if I can do virtually the whole race on the hard set of tyres. So it gives us a bit of scope there to mix things about. If we did start on the medium, or well, we won't start on the hard tyres. That's pointless. If we did start on the medium tyres and let's say a safety car came out, we'd kind of have to go into the hards, which doesn't really work for us. We want to try and get as much performance as we can. So we will start on the softs, go into the mediums at lap 7, unless our tyre wear is better or worse than that. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, that'll do for the race strategy then. We'll get the formation lap out of the way and then the Spanish Grand Prix will be go. And just as the formation lap goes, I'm in 7th place. How many people have had grid drop penalties for whatever? We're starting the race in 7th place. Are you kidding me? For last time out we qualified 9th and we had to start 14th. Our teammate is up into about 12th or 13th. I'm going to have to pause the race director once I get around the first couple of corners to just work out what the grid is like. And I really should at this point now start showing the grid order it goes through before we look at the race strategy screen, just to see how many people do pick up penalties. So I'm going to pause it now and we're going to have a look at the race director. So Vettel, Hamilton, Palmer's in 4th, Grosjean's in 5th, Ocon's in 6th, Verline's up to 10th, Verstappen's down to 11th, Massa, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Perez is 15th. Blimey, okay then, so we're starting the race in 7th place. That changes everything. Here we go, we're starting in 7th place because so many people have grid penalties. We've got to try and keep it clean if we can into the first corner. Lights are out now, a little bit of wheel spin. It's not the worst start in the world really, but Bottas has already steamed through us. Here comes Raikkonen as well, so we've already lost a couple of positions. Oh, Ocon's had a little bit of a moment there and he's hindered Raikkonen, so we're up the inside of him now. Back into 7th place then. Bottas has had a good start. He was behind us. He's now up into 6th. Not too bad so far. But our engine bits are certainly a bit worn. Comes Ocon up the inside. We're going to try and hold it around the outside if we can. Still here. Oh, I think it's going to get us. No, we've had a better exit. We're still side by side. Go away! And we retain 7th place for now. I've got a feeling we're going to be coming under a lot of attack here. Three wide. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, we're understeering quite badly here. Oh, Raikkonen's had a moment trying to get past us. Being bullied here by everyone. Oh, Stroll's nipping at our heels as well now. Oh, contact with Stroll. There's a yellow flag out for something, not too sure what. Oh, where are you going? Where's Stroll going? It's all kicking off. Oh, there's Bottas has had a problem as well. We're going to go up his inside. Oh, Bottas has got a puncher. It's all kicking off here. We're going to pit now to get rid of his front wing. And the team didn't fix our front wing. Brilliant. Oh, VSC is out. Ocon's at the race. So that'll be why then. If we was closer to the pits I probably would have jumped in. Because we've still got damage on our front wing here. They didn't fix it in the pits. There's Ocon's car on the side of the track. What? Got a drive-through penalty now. This race is just falling apart, isn't it? So we're going to take our drive-through penalty now, which is a real shame. Well, any opportunity we had of points, unfortunately, is completely out the window. So lap 11 now. Science's quarters. Might as well try and defend it. Through he goes. And that's as an 18th. The only person behind us is Bottas, who's a long way back. Oh, 3 laps to go. We were creeping up to Verline. Meanwhile, there's leaders behind me, so I'm going to get that soon. Verline's got an issue, so we might be able to catch him towards the end, which would be nice. So close enough to get DRS? I was. I mean, I've run wide onto the gravel, so that hasn't helped. Oh, look at that. Ferrari's trying to overtake Vettel and he's not letting him through. Oh, Verline, he's gone so slowly there. And now we have no front wing. I'm gonna go for it, This is for position. Oh, big contact. Oh, we're gonna finish right behind him. So there we go then, the final results. Vettel did manage to hold off Hamilton at the end. Ricciardo's picked up 3rd place. Good result for Grosjean in 6th, Palmer in 7th as well. Further down, let's have a quick look here, and it was a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, we failed to beat Verline there, just over the line. 10th and 7th on the grid turns into 16th and 17th in the race. Alonso, you would have noticed in the final sector on the last lap, was parked up, and Bottas, we know, had problems as well. So we'll have a quick look at the standings then. So Hamilton is still in the lead with 88 points, with Raikkonen in 2nd and Vettel up to 3rd. We've slipped down to 12th place after Grosjean has now picked up 8 points as well. And in the constructors, Haas have obviously jumped well above us as well. And that's us back to 8th place, but we're 2 points ahead of Toro Rosso, and McLaren are still yet to score at the top. Ferrari lead with 153 and Mercedes in 2nd place on 146. So then the resource points, we haven't picked up many, only 48. Yeah, race was not good, didn't work out well, and we'd have lost a couple of points to this as well. Well, we did get the fastest lap now. We're still 5 ahead then, and we may very well be able to finish this rivalry at the next event. The team approval finished 18th for hire. We've done that with 4, but we've then lost 3 points by failing to beat Verline, and because of that, all the ratings have gone down just a little bit, and we're just inside the purple. And the career score, this would have been alright for practice, to be honest, but then qualifying in a race would have let us down. Obviously, it wasn't a penalty-free weekend either, so 5,300 points. So it's alright, it's average, but it's not brilliant. So we'll have a quick look at the laptop then, see what's going on with the resource points, see if we can do anything else. Up to 1,300 now, which is quite nice. Power unit, wow, 79%, 75, 75, 39. So we might keep that on there as we go into the next event, just to see what we can do. Oh, wrong button, I do apologise. Gearboxing, 51%, and we've done 2 races. We've done 2 races as well, 36%, well, which isn't too bad, to be honest. Oh, completed 2 races. Oh no, we haven't done 1 race. Yeah, we've done 2 races with that, 1 race with that. Yeah, so not too good, to be honest. Right, so have a look at the R&D then, and see what we can do. So we've got 1,300 points. I am quite interested in sorting a few of these out, really, so I might very well just save them up and see what we can do. The chassis as well is the worst by a mile. So I might actually do some of this as well, or I might even, you know, what's this? Yeah, forget that. It's 10% less, which is quite nice, which brings it down straight away to 900. And it costs 750. The next one's 1,000 though, so we can't do too much of that. Should we do an upgrade? Could do, couldn't we? Should we do the front wing for 1,000? Don't know really. What we got in the powertrain? Chassis is the main one, isn't it, really? I don't know. I'm tempted to just leave it for now and make a more precise decision after the next event. So yeah, we'll leave it as it is then, and then obviously go to the next weekend for the next episode. So yeah, pretty disappointing really. We qualified low down, and then obviously we ended up starting in 7th place because a load of people had good penalties due to parts being changed and whatnot. And then in the race it was promising at the start, and it all turned into a bit of a clusterfuck towards the end. I think Bottas had a puncture, and Stroll tagged us, and then spun, and then we had a unforced pit stop to change the wing, and they didn't, and then we got to drive through speedy under the virtual safety car, and at the end of the race it was another clusterfuck as well. So it was a disappointing race really, a bit of one of those just races where just everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. So we'll chalk it up as a bit of a miss, and just focus on the next event. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very shortly for the next race.